Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Exoticz podcast, episode 2. If you haven't seen the first one, please go check it out. It's all about game updates, and I would really like some feedback from you guys just to get me going to help me improve this podcast altogether. Last episode, I mentioned how I will be talking about some tournaments in this one. So I've got 4 tournaments lined up for you, and that'll be everything for the episode. They're on 4 different games, and they're either upcoming or already ongoing. Once again, anything that I will be talking about today will all be linked in the description below if you want to go and read it for yourself. And if you like this video, then please like and subscribe and comment your thoughts below, just so I know how I'm doing in this podcast and how I can improve. If you are tuning in for episode 3, I will be streaming it on Twitch, which I mentioned last episode, which will also be linked in the description below alongside some other socials if you want to go. And so, without further ado, let's just get straight into it, shall we? And so the first tournament I've got in store for you guys is the Rocket League Championships of 2026, the Paris Major. At the moment, right, I am reviewing the Europe Open 6 one, with a few matches going on actually live at the moment. But first, we'll just go over the format a little bit. So between April 17th and the 18th of 2026, which has already gone, as it's the 19th today, it was a double elimination bracket, and all matches in BO3 up to the top 192 teams, then it's all BO5. Then the top 24 teams will advance to the Swiss stage. The Swiss stage is today, April 19th, and there are 32 teams split into 2 groups. 16 teams Swiss system format, and all matches are BO5. Then the top 8 teams per group, so 16 in total, will proceed to the group stage. In the group stage, which will be on the 24th of April, so in a few days' time, the 16 teams will then be split into 2 GSL groups of 8, and all matches once again are BO5, and the top 4 teams per group, so just half in the teams every time, so 8 teams in total will advance to the playoffs. Then finally, the playoffs will be on April 25th and the 26th of 2026. The AFL Final 8 system, and then the top 4 of the group stage start with 2 chances before the final 4, whereas teams ranked between 5 and 8th will start with 1 chance. And for the playoffs, all matches are BO7. The prize pool for this section of the RLCS does have 136,800 USD, and then there are some Rocket League Championship circuit ranked points, which are spread among the teams as seen below. First place will be getting 21 grand and 18 RLCS points. Second place will be getting 12 grand with 12 RLCS points. Third and fourth will be getting $8,100 and 8 RLCS points. Fifth and sixth, 4,806. Seventh and eighth, 3.6k and 4 points. And then 9 and 12th, 2,400 and 2 points. 13th to 16th, 1,800 with 1 point. And it goes on and just down. Obviously, these are the teams from the other majors which already have been paid, but we don't just get into those too much as we're just in the higher portion. And so the top 32 teams that are in the RLCS are Team Vitality, Carmine Corp, Gentlemates, Ninjas in Pajamas, Manchester City Esports, K-Dop Corp, Code in the Hole, Whip Esports, Synergy, Era Esport, Gritty Goose, yeah, Chippy Chips, Magnifico, Calogeras, sorry I've said that wrong, GK Esports, Scold Esports, PCS Stride, Young Money, Game Ward, WYLDE, Team BSK, Brotherhood, SMR, Guns N' Roses, Numb Peeling, GHT, NI Surreal, sorry if I said that wrong again, Aura, Exceptional Gaming, Novo Esports, and Selekau, maybe. And so the results so far in the Swiss stage, we had Team Vitality in Group A come first, Man City come second, Carmine third, Synergy fourth, Era fifth, Chip Chip sixth, WYLDE seventh, and Team BSK eighth. And then the other 8 have lost. And then in Group B, we've got WIP Sports first, Gentle Mates, Ninjas in Pyjamas at third, Geek Sports at fourth, K-Dop Corp at fifth, SMR sixth, Guns N' Roses seventh, and Greedy Goose in eighth. And then once again, the other 8 have lost. And that is all I have for you guys on the RLCS 2026 Paris Major. And so I'll be heading over to the next tournament, which is Dota 2. So I will see you guys there. So, this is the PGL Wallachai Season 8, a Dota tournament. Once again, we already have some live matches going on right now. One of them is still to be determined, which will be going on in 13 hours. So once again, we'll start off with the format, just like we did before, and we'll just go down the page. First off, there's only 2 stages to this. It's the group stage, which is between April 18th and April 22nd. There is one modified Swiss system of 16 teams. All matches are BO3. The top 8 teams will advance to playoffs, and any remaining teams will be eliminated. And then between the 23rd of April and the 26th of April, there will be the double elimination bracket, and the grand final is BO5, whereas all the other matches are going to be BO3. The prize pool for this tournament is going to be $1 million USD, with first place getting $300,000, second being half that at $175,000, third at $120,000, fourth $8,000, fifth and sixth 60, seventh and eighth 40, 9th to 11th 20 grand, and once again it goes on down to 15th 16th at 10 grand. So far we have, by the looks of things, only 12 teams that have been invited for this, but hopefully there will be more coming soon. So first off, we've got Team Yandex, Tundra Esports, Paravision, Team Spirit, Extreme Gaming, Team Liquid, Bet Boom Team, Aurora Gaming, Team Falcons, Heroic, Moose, VC Gaming, Natus Vincere, sorry if I said that wrong, Gaming Legion, Vitrus Pro, and South America Rejects. So, there's a pretty wide range of teams there, but we will see what comes of them. And so, in the group stage, the standings are Aurora Gaming with 2 matches won. Their round 1, they won 2-1 against the South America Rejects, and round 2 they won 2-1 against Extreme Gaming. Bet Boom Team, once again, they've won 2 matches with -1 Butchols. I think that's how you say it, I'm not entirely sure. They won 2-0 against Virtus Pro and 2-0 against Team Liquid. Team Spirit, 1 match won. They won 2-1 against VC Gaming, and they drew with Team Falcons. Heroic has also got only 1 match won, with, again, -1 Butch Holes, where they won 2-1 against Tundra Esports, and they have an upcoming game against Paravision in round 2. And then Paravision, right below them, have also only won 1 match, but they have -2 Butch Holes, with 2-0 to Moose, and their upcoming game with Heroic. Team Falcons in 6th, 1 match won with -2 Butch Holes, and they have won 2-0 to Team Yandex and drew to Team Spirit in round 2. And then we have Team Liquid, where they have won a match and lost a match but they have +2 Butch holes. They won against Gamer Legion, but lost 0-2 to Bet Boom Team. And then in 8th place we have Extreme Gaming, who have also won and lost one. They won 2-0 to Nature's Vincere and lost 1-2 to Aurora Gaming. And then, as you can see here, the next 8 teams are all out, unless they have managed to bump up their ranks within the next few rounds. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I'll be able to get back to you. And as we can see, the playoffs, there are no brackets set yet, as the group stage has not been finished yet. But it does show us the schedule, which all start. There are 4 matches in 3 days, the upper bracket quarterfinals, and then in 4 days we have 4 upper bracket semi-finals. Well, 2 round ones and then the semi-finals. In 5 days we have the lower bracket quarterfinals, 2 of them, and then the upper bracket final, and then the lower bracket semi-final. And then in 6 days we have the lower bracket final, and finishing it off with the grand final. And that is all I have for you on the Dota 2 tournament. And so I will be again moving on to another tournament, and this tournament is going to be a Tekken Cup. So I'll be back in a mo with that one to tell you anything about the Tekken Cup. So, the EMEA Tekken Cup 4 Finals. The main event, it's going to be a prize pool of 25,200 euros, which is approximately almost 30,000 USD, which are going to be a spread amongst each participant, as shown below. So, first place will be getting 10,000 euros, approximately almost 12,000 USD. 5,000 euros for second place, which is almost 6 grand in USD for second place. 2,500 euros, sorry, for third, and 1,300 for fourth. Once again, this goes all the way down to 17th, which only gets 200 euros. And for the participants of this cup, there are as the follows. We have Jod, Frizen, Kustakis, sorry if I said that wrong, Akil, 9, Elias, Caninde Trench, Ewan Dame, and there was supposed to be Najim, but he is unable to attend the event due to visa issues. Tibetano, Kira, Skywalker, Bodhi, Flower, and 7 Maddie. So far, this tournament has 15 players and will start on the 24th of April and go on to the 26th of April. There will be a group stage and a double elimination stage, and it is going to be located in Paris. It's a Tekken 8 game, and it's going to be an online and offline type cup. Hopefully we can see that there will be hopefully 2 extra players, as it shows that there's 2 spare slots there, and obviously it says 17th place, so hopefully we get an extra 2 players from somewhere, and hopefully someone to replace Najim, as his visa, I'm guessing, has run out, but I'm not entirely sure. At the moment we don't know too much about this cup, as there aren't actually many things that have gone out, and it has not been started yet. So hopefully we get some more information soon, and if so, I will report on that as soon as I can. But without further ado, that wasn't majorly big type of event, but hopefully this next one will be. It is the Counter-Strike 2 Season 3 Global Finals. And so we will go through that from the top to the bottom, and hopefully you will enjoy it. So I will see you there in a second. So, the CCT Season 3 Global Finals. It starts on the 23rd of April, ends on the 26th of April, only a 3-day event, but it will be Counter-Strike 2. The organizer is Pew Pew. There are going to be 8 teams. The Liquipedia tier of this is a B tier, and the prize pool is going to be 31,000 USD. As we can see, it starts in 3 days and 18 hours for the first match, and then so on and so forth. There is a countdown already on Liquipedia here. Then just a little bit about the tournament. First off, we have the broadcast talent. So our desk hosts, we have the Tech Girl and Tea Time. That's Samurai and Mamoon Sabir. Then for the analysts, we have Trav, which is Travis Lundumot, Grimmy Rennar, sorry if I said that wrong, that's Freddie Pitchard, MNJ, Joshua Martin, and Wildity Faraz Abra. Sorry if I said that last name wrong there. For the commentators, we have Anders, Vince, Ted, and X-Warrior, who are Anders Bloom, Vince Hill, Tidor Borisov, and Pavlos Georgiou. Sorry if I said that wrong. And at the moment, there are no observers, and they will be announced hopefully soon. The format of this event, it's just going to be playoffs throughout the entire 3-day event. It will be a double elimination bracket. All of the matches, excluding the grand finals, are going to be BO3, and the grand final will be BO5. And as I said before, the prize pool is 31,000 USD, which will be spread among the participants. So, the first place will be getting $15,000. The second place will get $7,500. Third is $5,000. Fourth, $3,500. And then all of these other participants to be determined what they will win between 5th and 6th, 7th, and then the disqualified, which at the moment is Ill Will, and the event has not even been started. But without further ado, we can have a little look on these participants. There are only 8 teams, but as you can see them already, but we'll still talk about it. So first off, we've got Heroic. Then we have Monte, as I just mentioned, Ill Will, who has been disqualified so far. We have Ninjas in Pajamas, which are quite a big team. We have Big, Sharks Esports, Bestlick Apogi Esports. Sorry if I said that wrong. And then we have 100 Thieves, very big team, which was a wildcard invite for this. So we've only just figured this one out. And then one of the former participants was Gamer Legion. So far, we don't really have proper results, but we do have some of the brackets. So first off, the upper bracket quarterfinal, Monty and Apogi Esports, and then Sharks Esports against Ninjas in Pajamas. And then the other bracket was Heroic and Ill Will, but obviously Ill Will has been disqualified, as said like multiple times now. So Heroic have automatically gone up to the upper bracket semi-finals, and Ill Will are now in the lower bracket round. And then we have 100 Thieves against Big, so whichever one of those win will be going against Heroic. I mean, if Ill Will managed to get back in somehow, he could make it to the final, but we don't know that. We don't know. And so just before I end off the video, I'm just going to show you guys just a page, just in case you didn't know about it. It shows you all of the tournaments that are upcoming and just where to watch them live. So I'll show you that page in just a second. So this is Esports Charts, just a little website, just search online. This is not a promo. I repeat, not a promo. I just thought it'd be good to show you guys just a little bit. It shows just every upcoming tournament. I mean, if you scroll to the bottom here, obviously I've already spoken about Tekken Cup, that's at the bottom here, but it also shows you the Challengers Cups for Valorant. We have some more niche ones. There's ESL Challenger, Redirect 3v3 monthly, shows some of the prize pools, and then obviously if you just, let's say the Tekken one, we click on that, and it takes us straight to anything about this tournament. and to do with Tekken, and then ongoing tournaments at the moment, past Tekken tournaments. Oh no, it hasn't started yet, etc. But also at the top on these tabs, you have the esports data, so it shows you all the organizations. We can look at the teams, players individually, any organisers that organise the events, streaming platforms that get that these tournaments get streamed on, esports transfers, matches, and then just an esports map. Then this shows all the games that they cover of the tournaments, which you press all games and I'm pretty sure it will show you a lot more. And then we have the Watch Now tab, which any ongoing tournaments that are streaming will be put on this page. You'll click on it and I'm guessing it will take you straight to the page. So if it's Twitch or YouTube, etc., wherever it's being streamed, you can go straight to it. And then finally, they've just got their own news, products, and obviously just their about. But if you are a regular person who watches streams to do with tournaments and everything, but don't know when they're coming out or anything, use this Esports Charts. I'll leave a link in the description below, so you can go on it and just look around for yourself and choose any tournaments that you'd like to see. But without anything else to say, I will be leaving you all until episode 3, which once again, I repeat, will be streamed on Twitch. So go to the description below and follow me on Twitch if you want to go and see that happen in a couple weeks' time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Once again, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Please, please, please leave a comment of some sorts in the comment section below, just to help me improve this podcast. Just don't be overly mean, obviously. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. I have been Jake, your host of this podcast, and I will see you guys in episode 3. Goodbye.